Hello table tennis nerds and welcome to the Limitless channel. My name is Mattias and I'm a professional table tennis player. In this video I will show you guys the first service of my service series. This video will be a tutorial of the pendulum serve, so let's get right into it. The first thing to know about the service is how you hold the racket. How I explain it normally is you have those two fingers, the index finger and the thumb, which are the most important for the service. You place your thumb, if you hold the racket like this, on top of the racket and your index finger below, so you have this strong grip. The rest of the fingers you just put like this, and then you have the best range of motion in your wrist, because the wrist is the most important part of your whole body in the service. So the goal is to hit the ball on the leftmost corner, because then you have the ball is the longest time in the racket and you can produce the most amount of spin. Yeah, what else is important? The speed of your wrist. So for example, before my service practice I always make some twists with my wrist to get it warmed up, and also to activate those muscles in the forearm which produce the speed. So now on the table I will show you guys how to really do this. Okay, so how I would suggest you to start with the service is just to get this feeling. So you have this grip, index finger, thumb, and you just want to get the feeling for the side spin that you create with the service. So I think one good exercise is really just throwing the ball up and just brushing it and creating this arc with the side spin. So this I would consider the first step of the service. Then also, if you're a bit more advanced and you already have this feeling for the side spin, then you can start to create the side down spin service and side up spin service, which is the ultimate goal of this tutorial. Like, the side down spin service basically works that you hit the ball in quite of an downwards movement. So like this. And the upspin service you hit with the same downwards movement, but your wrist goes up in the end. So you have this, because I see some players like producing downspin with on the way down, but upspin like this. But then it's easy to see for the opponent which spin you will use. So please focus on that you're trying to keep the movement as similar as possible and only make those slight differences with your wrist in the end. Okay, if you're able to do this, the next thing is the movement after the contact point, because that's where you can hide it the most. Like, for example, what I like to do is to do a movement in the other direction, looking like this, for example. Like this, you're quite of hiding this point where you hit the ball, but also you're creating a more complicated looking service for your opponent. And like, everything that looks complicated is also not easy to receive. There are more thoughts in your opponent's mind, which spin it is, which placement it is. So I think that's the most important point, like what to do after the service. So if you have all this feeling and this wrist movement, your position on the table will be the backhand corner. From there you have the most angles on the table where you want to serve. Like, you can, for example, serve short forehand, but you can also choose the wide backhand corner. Like, you have a really wide range of where you can serve. And which is what is very important for the service also is your body, how you use it. So you basically want to create speed. Even if you serve short, the speed of the service is one very, very important factor of how good the service is. So how to create speed? Basically, you have two ways, which in combination are like the ultimate way. Like, one is how high you toss the ball, because if you toss the ball very high, the ball will have a higher speed when you hit the ball, creating more speed in the ball. One way is also with your body. So you basically want to go up and down with the ball movement. That's also one way how you create speed, and basically both in combination is the ultimate way. One thing to consider also while practicing your service is that you're getting out of your position from the service, because now look how I'm positioned. You're in backhand corner. For example, in match you will not stay like this after your service. And to practice this, I would always recommend you guys, after doing the service, to go back into a neutral position, how you're also in match. So that creates this muscle memory, how you want to move after your service. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you could learn something new about the pendulum serve. I hope you're now able to do it properly, to also practice it properly, which I think is the most important point, that you also, you have to know how to do service practice and how to implement it in your practice. So in this series you can expect also one more advanced video on the pendulum serve, where I will explain how to receive it properly and what are the best tactics for it to use in the game. But I think for this, every one of you needs to be able to do the serve. That's why I produce one tutorial first. So subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, comment on the video, and see you in the next videos, guys. Thank you.